it is so crucial that you don't try to talk to everybody, right? Like, or your solution doesn't solve everyone's problem.
Go talk to one person about your offer. Speak it. Don't get on Facebook and say, hello, Facebook. Talk to the one person.
Welcome to the Impactors Podcast. I'm Corey Carter.
And I'm Ron Cool.
And we are the owners and founders of Hindsight HacKing Media, agency, podcasts, funnels, graphics, and more. Head on over to gethhm.com to learn more.
Guys, we created this podcast to help you go create an impact today. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, today. We're taking all the fluff, all the BS out so you can go create an impact.
And today's topic is
niching down your offer to talk to that one person that needs to hear it.
That is so true. It is so crucial that you don't try to talk to everybody, right? Like, or your solution doesn't solve everyone's problem, if I can talk. So if you understand who you're talking to, if you understand who your client is, and you understand that what the solution is that you're bringing to them, then it should be easy to niche down. It really should be, right? And again, we talked about it last episode, like our agency, we offered everything in the marketing world, but then we niched down to where we truly focused on the podcast, right? And we still offer some of those things, but we just don't necessarily push it, talk about it. We're not out there making offers. If people ask us, then we have conversations and make things happen. But so we didn't take away those opportunities, but we truly niched down to really focus on the podcast world. So I love your story about niching down in general. And so we can make this in regards to offers, but just tell the story of niching down in general and your take on it. Really, like it's almost like 2 years ago when we started having that conversation about niching down.
Dude, I hated it. Like I hated it. I was like, why would we niche down to talk to that one person and not help everyone else along the way? Okay. Because I didn't understand how it worked. Right. And so until we niched down, things didn't take off because we were confusing people. It's really that simple. Okay. The other piece of it is once you niche down and you're talking to that individual person that you can truly help, there's still hundreds of people around that will still hear the message that may hit a chord on what you're saying and come in because now you're genuinely talking to one person or you're talking to them. Every single offer that anybody's probably bought that is listening to this show right now, they bought it because they felt they were being talked to.
Yeah.
You can't do that if you're talking to a lot of people. You have to talk to Frank that's sitting on the couch.
Yep. Frank and Sally. So that's, I mean, that goes back to figuring out that exact client, that exact avatar, that exact person that you're talking to. So in the show notes, there's a Calendly link. Ron and I would happily have a conversation with you to help you niche down with your avatar. Because once you have that, it's going to be so much easier to talk about niching down with your offer. And today's episode is quick because that's the point. We want you to niche down and talk to the one person.
Action step, go talk to one person about your offer. Speak it. Don't get on Facebook and say, hello, Facebook. Talk to the one person. Don't call them out by name, but talk to them like it's one person. It's one phone call. No fluff, no BS, just impact. Don't make sense.
Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you want to learn more, head on over to impactorsmastermind.com. We have a special group waiting just for you.
Guys, why are you still listening to this? Get off your phone, go create an impact today.